The BBC.
Some of those elite sports preparing for the return of fans to their venues next month have told us they'll be losing money until a lot more people are allowed in. 10 Premier League clubs are in Tier 2, as is Twickenham, who'll have 2,000 supporters at England's final Autumn Nations Cup match on December the 6th. Bill Sweeney is the RFU Chief Executive.
We're an 82,000-seater stadium, so we'd need about 25,000 to break even. Funnily enough, we'll lose less money with 2,000 people than we would do if it was 10,000. So with 10,000, you've got that much more policing, that much more traffic control. We'll lose money, but we'll lose less with 2,000 than we would with 10.
Brighton will also be making a loss when they open their doors for the first time against Southampton in the Premier League a day later than that. Their CEO, Paul Barber, was also on 5 Live Breakfast this morning and says that they have been ready to welcome back fans for a while.
We've already held a test event, so we know we've got protocols that can keep people safe. People enjoyed coming back to football back in August, and we had hoped to get them back in October, but obviously everything was paused at that time. We've got to start somewhere. This is an opportunity to build confidence, and hopefully in the future we can bring back more fans safely as well.
Neil Lennon insists he is the right man to turn Celtic's season around as pressure grows after they were knocked out of the Europa League, still with 2 group games to go. They're also 11 points adrift of Rangers in the Premiership, and after losing to Sparta Prague last night, have only won 2 of their last 9 games. And Lennon says he has at least diagnosed the main problem.
I think they're just lacking a little bit of unity at the minute. I don't know if it's because we're living through a pandemic and it's not normal. I think they're missing the atmosphere in the stadiums as well. I don't think it's a major football issue. I think it's more psychological than anything else, really.
Arsenal and Leicester were the 2 British teams to go through last night to the last 32 of the Europa League. Tonight in 5 Live Sport, commentary of Crystal Palace against Newcastle in the Premier League. Judd Trump and Ding Junhui both cruised into the second round of the UK Snooker Championship in Milton Keynes. Ding hasn't ruled out withdrawing from the tournament if spectators return, as they could well next week. He thinks it is too risky. Trump, though, is more amenable.
Been sort of a long wait since we played in front of anyone. I know from previous experience that World Snooker and everyone behind the scenes did an amazing job last time to make sure the players were safe and stuff like that. So if they think it's ready, then I'd feel safe.
India are chasing 375 to win the first ODI against Australia at the SCG this morning, after centuries for both Aaron Finch and Steve Smith. You can follow it on the 5 Live Sports Extra. India 108 for 4 in the 16th over, while a short time ago New Zealand were 90 for 4 in the 9th over, chasing 176 after the West Indies scored 180 for 7 in a T20 that's been shortened to 16 overs a side in Auckland.
BBC Sport.